संदधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी नमोस्तुते एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा ॐ श्रीकृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः द्वितीयोऽध्यायः सांख्ययोगः सञ्जय उवाच तं तथा कृपयाविष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलेक्षणम् विषीदन्तमिदं वाक्यम् उवाच मधुसूदनः श्रीभगवानुवाच कुतस्त्वाकश्मलमिदम् विषमे समुपस्थितम् अनार्यजुष्टमस्वर्ग्यम् अतीतिकरमर्जुन त्रैव्यम् मास्मगमः पार्थ नैतत्त्वय्युपपद्यते क्षुद्रम् हृदय दौर्बल्यम् त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप अर्जुन उवाच कथं भीष्ममहं संख्ये द्रोणं च मधुसूदन इषुभिः प्रतियोत्स्यामि पूजाहावरिसूदन गुरून् हत्वा हि महानुभावान् श्रेयो भोक्तुं भैक्षमपीह लोके हत्वार्थकामांसु गुरूनिहैव भुञ्जीय भोगान् रुधिरप्रदिग्धान् गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहत मुदा कामं क्रोधं त्यजत हृदा भूयात् संविद्धरसुखदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहत मुदा कामं क्रोधं त्यजत हृदा भूयात् संविद्धरसुखदा विषादयोगापाठेन फलितं किञ्चित् मोहनीया तं संविद्धं मोचयितुं गीताशास्त्रं गीतमिदं सांख्यं ज्ञानं जानीहि शरणागतिपथमवाप्नुहि आत्मानित्यः सर्वगतो नैनं किञ्चित् खेदयति फलेषु सक्तिम् फलेषु सक्तिं नैव गुरो कार्यं कर्म तु समाचर कर्मापत्रं परमेति कर्मणि सङ्गः पातयति कर्मणि सङ्गः पातयति कर्म विकर्मत्वं चिन्तय चात्मनि कर्मगतिं नास्ति ज्ञानसमं लोके यत् चाहं कृतिमिह देहे यत् चाह त्वं हि सखे यो ननुरक्तो न द्वेष्टि योगी योगं जानाति समबुद्धिं सर्वत्र समदर्शि त्वं हि सखे यो ननुरक्तो न द्वेष्टि योगी योगं जानाति मित्रं तव ते शत्रुरपि त्वमेव नान्यो जन्तुरहि युक्तस्त्वं भव चेष्टासु आहारादिषु विविधासु रूपामष्टमिता प्रकृतिमवेद्यां जानीहि जीवस्यैव हि परमात्मा यस्मिन् प्रोतं सर्वमिदम् अक्षरपरपरपुरुषं तं ध्यायन्तो याति परम् ततस्तमेव ध्यायन्तं कालं यापयनश्यन्तम् सर्वं ब्रह्मार्पणपूज्या कर्म क्रियतां समबुद्ध्या भक्त्यादर्थं भद्रमपि फलमपि तेन स्वीक्रियते यत्र विभूतिः श्रीयुक्ता यत्र विभूतिः सत्त्वयुता तत्र तमीशं पश्यन्तं देश्याद्वेषं सज्जयते कालस्तस्य महान् रूपो लोकान् सर्वान् सङ्ग्रसति भक्त्या भगवद्रूपं तं प्रभवति लोकसन्द्रष्टुम् भक्तिस्तस्मिन् प्रतिरूपा सैव निबद्धो धरणचरा कामं तस्यामाधाय बुद्धिं तस्मिन् निवेशय क्षेत्रं तज्ञं जानीहि क्षेत्रे ममता मा कुरु च आत्मानं यो जानाति आत्मनि सोऽयं ननु रमते सात्विकराजसतामसिका बन्धनहेतवहतवर्ज्या त्रयं गुणानां योगी कः सैव प्राणं सुखमेति चित्वा सांसारिकवृक्षं परं गवेषयमुनिरक्षं तत्किल सर्वं तेजो यत् वेदैः सर्वैः सम्वेद्यं सृष्टे दैवी चासुरिका विविधा प्रोक्ता लोकेऽस्मिन् दैवे सत्ता यान्ति परम् आसुरसत्ता असुरगतिम् सच्चिदानन्दघनं गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहतमुदा कामं क्रोधं त्यजत हृदा भूयात् संवेत् परसुतदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा मनसि विकासं वहतमुदा कामं क्रोधं त्यजत हृदा भूयात् संवेत् परसुतदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा गीतासारं शृणुत सदा ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
Roll it over. இப்படி வேணாமா ரோல் பண்ணி this is here இந்த ரோல் பண்ணி just roll it and clip it close to that you can roll yeah then keep it there only just roll it from there and
It's very short. Okay. Amadana. 18 is there, please let me know. No Seva. And yes, anything is there.
இப்படி வாங்க.
இப்படி போலாமா? இங்கிட்டு வாங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
Jesus दैवत माता पिता तू इष्ट बंधु तुमसी सकल गोद तुमसी कत्ता हत्ता करावी कृपा गुरुनादा दत्तात्रेया श्री दत्तात्रेया पाहि पाहि हा परम सनातन विश्व भरुनि उरला गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला हा परम सनातन विश्व भरुनि उरला गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला स्मित रम्य वदन काशाय वसनधारी पीयूष युक्त गति रत्न जटित झारी निज भक्त त्राण कारणी शूल धरिला गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला भांतिलो भोप मुरटून जटामुकुटी कादली दयावन माल दिव्य कंठी करधृत ढमरू धुनि भुजति ज्ञान कला करधृत ढमरू धुनि भुजति ज्ञान कला गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला मृग चर्म भांगवी शंख चक्रहाती सुतिवान रूप होमि भुजे बढ़ती भूडे निगलिते चाडित चरणाया गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला करे वचन उपापति भस्मलेप अंगा जोडिंद बलिद जन्म मरण पिंग नारायण हृदयी रंगवरुनि केला गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला हा परम सनातन विश्व भरुनि उरला हा परम सनातन विश्व भरुनि उरला गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला गुरु दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला जय गुरु दत्ता श्री गुरु दत्ता 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 जय गुरु दत्ता जय गुरु दत्ता जय गुरु दत्ता दत्तराज ऋषि कुलांतर अवतरला तुमसे तुमसी ब्रह्मा तुमसी विष्णु समस्त दैवत माता पिता तू इष्ट बंधु तुमसी सकल गोद तुमसी कत्ता हत्ता करावी कृपा गुरुनादा दत्तात्रेया श्री दत्तात्रेया पाहि विश्वभरुनि मुरला गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला हा परम सनातन विश्वभरुनि मुरला गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला स्मित रम्य वदन काशाय वसनधारी पीयूष युक्त गरिरत्न जटित झारी निज भक्त त्राण कारणी शूल धरिला गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला भांगिलो खोप मुरटून छटा मुकुटी कादली दया वनमाल गिर्य कंठी करत ढमरू धुनि मुजति ज्ञान कला करत ढमरू धुनि मुजति ज्ञान कला गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला मृग चर्म भांगरी शंख चक्रहाती सुति स्वाम रूप होनी बुढ़े बढ़ती बूढ़े निकल प्रिय चाडित चरनारा गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला करी भजन उपावत भस्मलेप अंगा जोडिंद पदीद जन्म मरण पिंगा नारायण हृदयी रंगवरुनि केरा गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला हा परम सनातन विश्वभरुनि मुरला हा परम सनातन विश्वभरुनि मुरला गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला गुरु दत्त राज ऋषि कुलांतरवतरला जय गुरु दत्ता श्री गुरु दत्ता 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 जय गुरु दत्ता
Doctor, how are you? Sorry, didn't talk to you yesterday. How's everything? How do you come? Did somebody come?
Yeah, I came with the Parama.
Oh, okay.
Saravanan was, I told him I'm coming with them. We escort for a person.
Okay. My mother just passed away on Deepavali. She was around.
Yeah, Paji was telling yesterday. Paji was telling me.
Oh, you were there?
I was there.
Ah, अच्छा.
Once with the Paji.
Yes. Yeah.
I lost my dad to 2020. September.
Time is flying. Oh, doing.
All families have lost one or the other person.
But how much? You are dressing look like what was it? Look like Bodha. One thing. You pull up all the way to
I came from Malaysia for almost 15 years. You may go back.
that's how many call.
Yeah.
Three copies or what, but didn't staple. So
You
you
are
just
still
take one.
working with the Malaysian
No.
Retired already.
Actually, not to say they were downgrade. I mean, they have those new ones they have cut down. I'm one of them. I got 3 months already.
6 years. So you stop working, you're working somewhere else.
I'm not sure if that will just starting with you.
So selected only now.
Start your own business.
Yeah.
Right at her back, big girl. You don't come and tell me that much.
Okay. And I ordered.
No.
Thank you. Okay.
You stand next to me. But you must go back. You must go back.
I work in Ashram, hospital, yeah. Have our own hospital.
For you, it's okay.
Usually I used to go to a lot of tours previously. Don't go much tours previously. Let's just work there. COVID has changed a lot.
Yeah, but there's another one.
So,
Just 2 of us, just 3 of us, my brother, my Now, the two of us. I used to study, we studied accountancy, XC only, I'm waiting for him. Then I'm free. Actually, not really free. After that, I have to wait for his marriage or halfway through.
Jai Guru Datta.
Written there some of the
Jai Guru Datta, sound check
some
1,
of the other
2.
work will be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. If you could be very kind to take the seats in front, fill up the chairs in front. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a sound check. Sound check 1, 2. Sound check 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound check 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just helping only now.
Is that okay, huh? It's okay. Hold on. Hold on.
A lot of people from city also join. Maybe.
Hopefully. Now the rain stopped. Okay, no. Sorry.
Want to go down for a drink or anything? Sure. Cannot just stop. You want to go down? We can go down.
Promote that? Okay? It's okay. He said it's okay.
Final.
Ganapathy Swamiji has already left the ashram, so let's be ready.
I want to check. I know. Regular business things. Friendly with both sides. They good sides. That's why I said, once they see I choose that experience. Yes, to be here. This time only
No, my dear. No. I think you'll be there. You want to be.
also in Malaysia, some legends and events like that. Possibly they are told again coming back, there's nothing I can do. Travel before quarantine or over? Travel before quarantine.
lot of wrestling. Online, okay. Next song is
Maybe I'm giving the last. You didn't have Tala Skinny, I just I know sometimes convenience here, right? Yeah, I saw one person doing because I think it's there.
because of that.
So I give you a like. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm praying here. We were talking about the settings for the harmony and all that. So there's one item I told about the vocal recital and the accompanying tabla, right? Harmonium while it is not used, can you use it for vocal and harmony and metaphysical? And just check it on that. Thank you. Can hold in the hand. You don't can hold the mic in the hand.
Datta, Swamiji is here. Ganapathy to please, Pujya Sri Swamiji to please light the lamp. Thank you, Sri Swamiji. Next, we would like to invite the President, Mr. and Mrs. President, to please guide Sri Swamiji. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. President. Pujya Sri Ganapathy Sachchidananda Swamiji, esteemed guests, our Gnana Bodha elders and children, ladies and gentlemen, wishing you a very good Saturday evening. When we first received news that we had this wonderful opportunity to celebrate Pujya Sri Swamiji's birthday, we were naturally floating. Then we came up with ideas. Would we be having a formal event? Would we be having a loud event? Would we be having fireworks? Then we had a thought. This is our beloved Swamiji, whom we hold close to our heart. And this is his birthday. So we decided it has to be colorful and full of happiness, and to share this happiness with those around us. With that, we are here on this auspicious day, at this auspicious venue, to celebrate Sri Swamiji's 80th birthday, Malaysian style. On behalf of GBS Malaysia, Gnana Sabha Malaysia, we would like to thank Sri Swamiji for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, Sri Swamiji. Next, we would like to invite GB Gnana Sabha Secretary, Mr. J. Chandran, to come and say a few words.
Sri Guru Datta Swamiji, Jai Guru Datta, Sri Guru Datta, good evening to all of you here. In conjunction with auspicious 80th birthday of our Divine Guru, His Holiness Sri Ganapathy Sachchidananda Swamiji, we, the devotees and members of Gnana Bodha Sabha Malaysia, firstly would like to offer our humble pranams at the lotus feet of Sri Swamiji. On this very special occasion, we the devotees from Malaysia would like to thank our dearest Guru for all the guidance and spiritual teachings through various programs and satsangs. For those who are here today, please allow me to share a bit about Sri Swamiji and Gnana Bodha Sabha Malaysia. Sri Swamiji has been conducting music for meditation, the music of which are Sri Swamiji's own composition to help healing through music. Swamiji has been organizing music for meditation concerts all around the world in various prestigious venues, from the Royal Albert Hall in London, the Sydney Opera House, and closer to home, the KLCC Convention Centre, and many more. Swamiji encourages everyone to pray to Vayudeva, Lord Hanuman, by chanting the Hanuman Chalisa daily in 2017. GBS Malaysia organized Hanuman Chalisa for World Peace, which saw more than 500 people chanting at Batu Caves, Kuala Lumpur. Similar programs have been organized by Sri Swamiji in various parts of the world, like in Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Dallas Hanuman Temple, and other international centers. Sri Swamiji helps and guides all of us by getting us involved in various programs and activities. Most recently, Sri Swamiji has made a sankalpa for his devotees to learn and recite all 700 verses of the entire 18 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. In August 2022, at Dallas, Texas, Sri Swamiji successfully organized an astounding 1,500 students to recite all 18 chapters, and this feat made it to the Guinness Book of Records. GBS Malaysia is truly blessed to have been a part of all of Sri Swamiji's programs. This guidance from Sri Swamiji has helped us in our daily lives and in steering us on our spiritual path. GBS Malaysia continues the mission of Sri Swamiji to uplift people through yoga, music or meditation, Hanuman Chalisa, bhajans, Bhagavad Gita, Parayanam, and other activities. Today, GBS Malaysia is very honored to organize Swamiji's 80th birthday in Malaysia, together with all of you here. However, his birthday fell on 26th May. There is certainly no better gift we could offer to our Guru besides our most sincere love and devotion. As such, I would like to humbly take the liberty on behalf of all Malaysian devotees to wish happy 80th birthday to His Holiness Sri Ganapathy Sachchidananda Swamiji from the bottom of our hearts. And to all, once again, welcome and thank you for joining the celebration and making it special. Thank you. Jai Guru Datta, Sri Guru Datta.
Thank you, Mr. J. Chandran. Next, we would like to invite a member of Gnana Sabha Malaysia who's going to talk a little bit about the experiences that we've had with Sri Swamiji on behalf of all the devotees here. Could you please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Sivakumar.
Jai Guru Datta. Humble pranam to Sri Swamiji. For we being here today, it's very rare. We could have been outside at this hour. Dear devotees, let us fully embrace what is going to happen in this hall for the next sweetest couple of hours. When I was asked to say something about Swamiji, I made a script on my phone. Back then I knew that it's not going to work because I know I'm going to go blank, and I am now. For many devotees have spoken to me and told me the experiences which I myself have encountered. In the presence of Sri Swamiji, in the close proximity, it's like being with 1,000 suns. And then, is there a chance for us to be or feel the darkness? Sri Swamiji says that in the absence of light, we get darkness in this world, in his beautiful speeches. Even as we walk around in the full bright sunlight, we get shadow, a glimpse of darkness. But in the presence of Swamiji, a complete evaporation of darkness is experienced in the heart and the souls of each and every one of us. In the recent times, Sri Swamiji have said on the Kartika Masa that the darkness disappears by the brightness given by God and the Gurus. And that is pure Gnana. And in that Gnana, in that breeze of soothing brightness, all our problems seem to have disappeared just instantaneously. I'm thinking now, this is probably why in Sri Swamiji's lectures on Guru Gita from Skanda Purana, Sri Swamiji have said that Guru is remover of darkness, and we feel it now and today as always. And there are times we feel that a problem is snowballing, coming at full momentum in an aligned vector towards us at the speed that we can't even imagine. And we know that we're going to get that hit. A mammoth of a problem disappears just like that, and the snowstorm just passes by, and we look at Swamiji and he says, Swamiji, what has just happened? The problem evaporates like a mist, maybe. In the morning dew, where we see the dews from the big problem in the small particles of mist. And we see the reflection of the Gnana in that every single dew, and we see Swamiji in that every single presence as we come out of the problem. And this is experienced by many, many devotees, and that makes us to go around him, feel him. And for that, Swamiji says, what is the need for you to come and speak to me and have a long conversation? My dear devotees, friends, family members who have come from far and near, let's enjoy Sri Swamiji's presence. That's what matters. He gives us the strength and the courage to go through difficult times. And some of you may ask, what happens? How do I pray to Sri Swamiji? Sri Swamiji says, just place your heart into me as you see me from far, and lay all your problems in whichever language you want to. He hears everybody far and near, from the smallest of the child to the elders of the family. See, Swamiji travels around the world for the last 8 decades. Time cannot define Swamiji. And Bala Swamiji says that a poet has written that if we were to cut all the trees in this universe, make a paper out of it, and if the entire oceans, water from the oceans are made into an ink, and all the devotees' thoughts are made into a pen, and we ink the pen on the paper, a Mahima of the Guru can never sufficely written on the paper. For Guru, he tracked us for Janma after Janma. And for those who can't even do that, the problem is so much that we can't even place our heart and the problem on Swamiji's holy feet. An answer will come sooner or later for the problem. If we even can't do that, see, Swamiji says, the phones that we got in our hands, we use it 24 hours, 7. Handy in our hand for good and bad in this materialistic world. Swamiji says, tune it to my Facebook, Avadhuta Datta Peetham. And what happens? Swamiji gives live lectures, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Sampurna Ramayana is going on now. Kashikanda from Skanda Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. Swamiji has done Bhagavad Gita slokas, each sloka with meaning and chanting. And when we listen to Sri Swamiji, even in the digital platform, wherever we are, we lose the hours pass by. For Sri Swamiji blesses us with the light, and the light of knowledge is what we get. Sri Swamiji has spent during the pandemic hours, 9,000 hours. It's like getting Swamiji sitting with us live for days and days and days on his lectures. Dear friends and family members, Datta devotees and devotees to be, let's tune ourselves to Swamiji. If we feel we are far and apart from Swamiji, the true fact is we are not. I know I'm standing right in between you and the Swamiji's speech, so I would like to stop my speech now is nothing but what I kept in my heart, in my soul, and in between the two thoughts, which is filled with Swamiji's blessings and energy in that cavity. With that, relax, sit back, stay tuned to our Pujya Appaji, as we fondly call him. Jai Guru Datta, Shri Guru Datta.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sivakumaran. That's truly from the heart, and it kind of mirrors what every one of us devotees feel. Though he's spoken about every initiative that Swamiji has put through to give us the courage and the strength, not enough is being said about Swamiji's dedication to music. And to speak about that, we would like to invite a special guest who's coming from Mysore, who's Dr. Panishri from SGS Hospital in Mysore. He also heads the healing music therapy program of Sri Swamiji. Could you please give him a warm welcome, Dr. Panishri.
Ganapathy Gurumekam Sachchidananda Rupam Vibhudhanivaha Sevyam Yoga Marga Thirudham Sharanam Upagatanam Artha Sanghadri Vajram Mama Hridaya Nivasam Bhaktinam Brahma. Bolo Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki. With humble prostrations at the lotus feet of Parama Pujya, our beloved Sadguru Deva. The previous speaker just said, सब धरती कागद करूं लेखनी सब बन राय सात समुद्र की मसी करूं गुरु गुण लिखा न जाए. The grandeur and the aura of a guru, the divine light that guides us, cannot be expressed in words. He has just said, if you take all the trees on the planet and make them as a paper, put all the water in the oceans as the ink in the pen, and start writing about the Guru, it wouldn't be enough to mention. As we all are aware and know, Swamiji is a multifarious personality. He has done a lot of work in very many dimensions, which has touched all our hearts and souls. One of the most pioneering work that our Appaji has done for this world is in the field of music. We are all aware that music is a beautiful connect for all of us with the emotions that it brings in our life, with the kind of happiness that it brings, with the kind of joy and health that it brings in our body, mind, spirit. We have all gone through the bad phase of the pandemic, and during the pandemic times we have observed those people who had a spiritual connect in whatever form, and we are all examples of that, have gone through the situation in a much better way than those who could not or not fortunate enough to have such kind of a connect in their lives. Swamiji always explains, music is my language, music is my religion, music is the way with which I talk to people, I connect with people. There are different spiritual practices that have been proclaimed in our scriptures, but Nada is something that connects all of us. Nada is something that is akin to our breath. Shishur Veti, Pashur Veti, Veti Gnana Rasam Bhani. Everything in this world oscillates. Everything in this world, even at the subatomic level, there is an energy that is the manifestation of Nada, what Swamiji says. Every being, every object, whether it is living or dead, has got some amount of vibrations in it. The atomic vibrations, the subatomic particles, and the energy level. In the Lalita Sahasranama, one Nama says, Chit-Shakti Chetana Rupa Jadashakti Jadatmika. The energy that manifests in the moving object as the kinetic energy, the energy that manifests in the non-movable objects as the potential energy is the manifestation of the Almighty Lord. Today morning, if you have heard Swamiji's speech, Swamiji said, the Panchabhuta is a manifestation of Paramatman. Where is the connect? How does it connect to all of us? We are all manifestations of that same Panchabhuta. 70% of our body is water, science tells us. Anatomically, yogic sciences divides the body into 5 koshas or pancha kosha. It is called pancha kosha theory of the yoga. The Annamaya kosha or the physical body, the Pranamaya kosha or the air that is there, then the Manomaya kosha or the mental energies, Vijnanamaya kosha or the intellectual energies, and the Anandamaya kosha, which is the true self or the Paramatman or the bliss that Swamiji explained in the morning to us today. All the science that relates to medicine today, in whichever format we have, be it Ayurveda, be it allopathy, be it homeopathy, be it Siddha medicine, or whatever medicine that exists on the planet, talks mostly about the physical body, the Annamaya kosha, and probably partly about the Manomaya kosha or the mental body. A little bit about perhaps about the emotions and other things. But music is one energy that enables us to connect through all these 5 levels of the energy systems that are there in our body. And Swamiji did a lot of research, lot of work in this area to integrate the concepts of yoga, the concepts of Jyotish Shastra, the concepts of human anatomy, physiology, and the biochemistry, and integrated all these processes, how one can achieve good health, disease-free life, preventive health, promotive health, curative health, rehabilitative health, health at all aspects. Health at the physical level, health at the mental level, health at the social level, health at the spiritual level, emotional level, health at all the levels, how one can achieve. And perhaps the simplest and the most practical way is through Nada. That has been his message to the world. It is not just that he plays the music and we are all listening. He says active therapy. You also need to sing. You also need to learn the bhajans. We also need to sing along in ecstasy, forgetting ourselves. We have to learn the passive way of listening to music, active way of participating in the bhajans, singing them, and also group therapy. As we all sing bhajans together, we feel our energy levels are elevated. A lot of people during the COVID times, we have also observed that Swamiji gave darshan every day, 2 hours, 3 hours, he would give us discourses. He connected us through the music, he connected us through a lot of stotras, the special mantras that are there called Kavacha Manjari, Kavacha mantras. There are many other Bijakshara bhajans that Swamiji has composed, which relate to energizing the different energy centers in our body. It is a deep science. One needs to dwell in it, try to experience it, understand it. Swamiji has also written a huge treatise called Ragaravini Nada Yoga. You can go through that book. It is available on Dattapeetham website. You can buy the book. Those who are interested in knowing the science behind music healing that Swamiji does, you can please go through that book, listen to it. You can write to us if you have any queries. Swamiji often says, an ounce of practice outweighs tons of tall talk. Unless we fall into that ocean of music of Swamiji, which Swamiji calls Sagara. Sagara is an ocean. The infiniteness of music, and try to dwell deep into it, enjoy the bliss of that music. it is difficult for us to explain or understand just through words. I may stand here for 1 hour and keep talking, but unless we have experienced that music ourselves and that light that we have seen. Swamiji often says, the inner light shines constantly, that is the Paramatma. If the mind is turbulent, it forgets or it is incapable of seeing that inner light. If you want to know the method of calming the mind, and music is perhaps one of the simplest ways to achieve that state of calmness. It is often noted that we think that doctors, medicines and all these things heal us, but we forget the basic fact that body is empowered. Our system is empowered with a tremendous amount of energy to heal itself. Whatever science exists, it assists this process of healing. Swamiji is constantly working towards empowering ourselves in this healing process. We have all gone through turbulent periods in our life. Today's life is so stressful. A first standard kid or a first grade kid has his own stress. A person who is working in office has his own stress. All of us are going through a lot of stressful periods. And intermittently we have environmental stresses, we have stress related to the occupations, to so many different kinds of stress. What is the way out? Swamiji says, we need to prioritize. We need to prioritize what is the most important thing that I need. How do I connect with myself? What are the priorities that I need to make to achieve? Swamiji has given beautiful examples in a very jovial way in the morning. We have heard his speech. One of the simplest and the easiest way is through music. Music is beyond language, music is beyond religion, music is beyond caste, creed, color. That's why it has attracted millions and millions of devotees across the globe. Please give a big round of applause for Natyalaya. If there is any one person on the planet who has brought peace to the hearts of millions of people without interfering into their personal practices, personal language, personal spiritual practices, that is our beloved Swamiji. He has shown very clearly with examples. Follow your own religion, follow your own practices, but keep some aspect of your spirituality always live. The simplest way to do that is listening to good music. We have a lot of albums, CDs and concert CDs available on Datta website. Those of you who are new can download this music on the iTunes. Please listen to them, have your own experience. We have a huge center in Mysore, a research center that has been established by Swamiji. Almost 40 years Swamiji has been researching deeply into it. He has published a book containing his experiences, how he has integrated various aspects of science and brought it into light. For him, just being in his music or being in his state of happiness is enough. He doesn't crave for anything in this world. But he has taken it upon him to ensure that that bliss is translated to the entire world, every nook and corner of this world. It is our duty to take a drop of, at least a drop of that nectarian water, that blissful music. Jai Guru Datta, Shri Guru Datta, Hari Om.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Panishri. That was very insightful. Now we know a little bit more about Swamiji's program. And moving on, next we have a very important piece and a sacred teaching which Sri Swamiji has been a strong advocate of, Bhagavad Gita. So please give a huge round of applause to our memorizers and readers.
सच्चिदानन्दरूपं विबुधनिवहसेव्यं योगमार्गाधिरूढं शरणमुपगतानामार्तिसङ्गाधिवज्रं मम हृदये निवासं भक्तिनम्रो नमामि। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ गीता ध्यानश्लोकाः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे कुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये